Hi, my name is Andrea West, and I'm in the elementary science specialization. My research is drama process, its effect on students' attitudes, and declarative memory of science content. For my introduction, the problem is that when learning science, teachers typically use direct instruction, and students are given content and conduct an experiment or activity that is constructed by the teacher, creating a negative attitude and experience. The purpose of this study is to see if incorporating the drama process into science lessons will improve students' attitude toward science, and if drama enhances students' declarative memory. This research may impact the way teachers plan science lessons and increase drama pedagogy in the classroom. My research questions are, will the integration of drama process in lessons increase students' attitudes toward science? And will the drama process help students improve their declarative memory of science content? Key terms for this paper are drama process, which is the use of drama concepts and skills to cause students to restructure content information, i.e. transform and transmit it. Attitude, which is an acquired internal situation that affects the individual's choices in individual activities regarding other individuals, events, and various situations. Declarative memory is the capacity for the recollection of facts and events, which allows for comparing and contrasting remembered material. Direct instruction is the presentation of academic content to students by teachers, such as in a lecture or demonstration. Types of classroom drama: there is pantomime, and pantomime refers to the iconic gesturing that is done for communicative purposes in the absence of speech. By iconic, it means a type of representational gesturing that shows a strong spatial resemblance to its reference. Reader's theater is an interpretive reading activity in which readers use their voices to bring characters to life. Unlike conventional theaters, there are no sets, costume, props, or memorized lines. Rather, the performer's goal is to read a script aloud effectively, enabling the audience to visualize the action. For my lit review, I started looking at a study by Caroline Burke, Wessels, and Micavella. They explored how methodological use of drama could improve the ways in which science is understood in the everyday experience of students. They wanted to know if and how traditional and drama-based methodologies might reveal differences in young people from different social cultural backgrounds. They gathered groups of participants from different social contexts, one from a privately funded university prep school and another from an after-school youth program at a community center. Students did a statement sorting activity, and codes were organized around the characteristics of science. The coding units ranged from phrases and sentences to whole dialogue centered on a given characteristic. The following 2 weeks, students participated in activities such as the personification of science or watching a science-themed play. Regarding the place of culture in science, both groups indicated that they understood all scientific activity has a cultural context, but the scientific community prefers neutrality when carrying out science. A study by Dubon and Duzgun aimed to identify the views of teachers on the use of drama as a method in science and technology courses. The author stated that literature on using drama method in science education is limited, and new examples should be developed nowadays so as to correct the wrongly known unapplied activities in using the drama method. Participants consisted of 20 primary school teachers teaching in Turkey. They were asked questions such as, what do you know about the drama method? What are effects of the drama on the drama method on students, and how do you employ it in your courses? After the interview with all participants, audio recordings were transcribed. Those transcriptions were then analyzed by authors who independently conducted coding. Some of the participants stated that drama can be used for many topics delivered in courses, while others argued that the use of drama in science and technology courses depends on the nature of the units. Participants also stated that drama has a positive effect on students, such as making students like the course and the teacher, increasing participation and student achievement. Teachers also stated that using drama facilitated student learning. However, other participants emphasized the negative effects on drama when used in courses. For instance, they stated that due to the roles they play, some students can be mocked by their classmates. Hendricks, Eric Shannon investigated if inquiry-based science curriculum could be enhanced with the integration of creative dramas activities. They also wanted to determine if there were differences in science learning outcomes and attitudes toward science when drama was integrated. Creative drama activities were designed to help children learn difficult science concepts. The teachers taught the student modules of sound and solar energy with the integration of drama activities. They used a 2x2 Mixonova to analyze differences in the learning outcomes and attitudes over time. Students in the drama treatment group had significantly higher learning outcomes than the students in the non-drama control group. Creative drama was an effective strategy to increase science conceptual learning when used as an active extension to the pre-existing science curriculum. This research supported that there is an improvement in child's achievement and attitudes towards science when using drama. Hasia Menuglo investigated that student level factors are associated with students' attitudes towards science. They surveyed over almost 3,000 elementary students. The test of science-related attitude learning approach questionnaire and school background questionnaire were used as data collection tools. Results from a one-way ANOVA showed that there are significant differences in students' attitudes towards science amongst schools. The study revealed that the more educational resources the school had, the more positive attitudes students developed towards science. Newell, Zientek, Tharp, Vigat, and Moreno investigated whether an activity-based, discovery-oriented after-school program affected students' attitudes towards science and related content knowledge, and if changes in attitudes and content knowledge were related. A cohort of 10 teachers from 6 schools in a large urban school district volunteered to participate in this study. The intervention for the research was that instead of students being required to complete worksheets or other activities that resembled homework, students worked actively in cooperative groups to solve a problem or questions. Results showed an increase in attitude correlated with motivation and the idea that science is fun. On average, students gained a 26% increase on a content knowledge assessment. Surmeek Fenley-Acton aimed to find out the attitude levels of 4th grade primary students towards science and to examine these attitudes according to some variables. Data was collected through attitudes towards science using a 3-point Likert scale developed by the researchers. A total of 562 students participated in the study. The findings demonstrated that students' attitudes towards science are positive. Students' attitudes towards science did not differ statistically according to their gender. However, there were differences in whether or not a student studied at a public or private school, whether or not their parents were teachers, and the educational level of their parents. Again, my research question is, will the integration of drama process and lessons increase students' attitudes towards science, and will the drama process help students improve their declarative memory of science content? For my methodology, the setting is an elementary school in Central Virginia. I'm working with a 1st grade classroom that has 20 students, and participants will be all students unless they do not give consent. For my research design, I'm going to use a mixed methods study, and it will be conducted over 3 weeks. Students will be learning a module on the great outdoors, which covers Science SOL 1.7, Seasons and Water Cycle, and I'm going to have 3 drama pedagogy applications using pantomime, readers, theater, and dance. I'll be using observation and fields notes, student journals, pre-test, post-test on water cycle, and the test of science-related attitudes, which is a validated questionnaire survey. My procedures, I will have a consent form, assent form. For week 1, I will give students the Torsa pre-test, then they will do the pantomime with seasons in a journal entry. For the 2nd week, they will do a reader's theater and a journal entry. For the 3rd and final week, there will be a pre-test on the water cycle, a water cycle dance and journal entry, post-test on their water cycle, and finally a Torsa post-test. Here are my references, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.